Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a reset for the month, the week, and I'm even going to break it down to the day and show you how I stay organized as a stay-at-home mom. We're going to talk goal setting, inspiration, and I'm sharing straightforward, practical to-do lists to get it all done. I'm also sharing with you a game-changing cleaning tip, and it might just be the reason why your house is never clean. So I hope this video gives you tons of motivation, so grab a cup of coffee and get ready to do some serious planning. If you're new to my channel, I'm just a mom trying to be as productive as I can be, and I love all things cooking, cleaning, wellness. I've recently started homeschooling, and I pride myself on being that old school mom. So if that's something you're interested in, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'd love to have you join me here. Okay, so let's get started on today's video. The first thing we're going to be doing is getting organized by doing some groundwork and writing out some major to-do lists. All right, so now we're going to jump right into my planner because my planner is the outline for this entire video. So what planner do I have? It's the Erin Condren Teacher Lesson Planner. And you're probably thinking, why? Why would you buy the teacher lesson planner? And I'm excited to share with you why I got this planner and how I'm using it, because it's planner season and there's a lot of planners that start in July or August. So I chose this planner because I love that when you open it up to the month, there's this beautiful section here to put whatever you want, this section over here for like your month, and then these little tabs down here for your goals or whatever you want to use it for. And then you go into your calendar on the next page, pretty typical for all planners. But then when you go into your week, you can just see how different this is because it's just Monday through Friday. And then you have all of these different headings at the top, meaning you get all of this space for your day. So as a mom, I'm like, oh my gosh, I love this. I can have my whole day planned out with all of my different topics and all of my different checklists. So for example, this is all just one day here. So you pick out whatever topics are important to you, and then you go through and you have your checklist for the entire day. And then over here, I'll just write this week and then just put everything here for the week that I need to do. And we'll get more into that later. But the reason why I love this planner is that it's only Monday through Friday. And I always found myself using my planner a lot during the week and then not really using it Saturday or Sunday just because you're so busy on the weekends with family. So I love that this is meant for teachers because it's just Monday through Friday and that's all I really need. So I love opening it up Monday morning and starting fresh and then just closing it Friday night like I'm done with you for the weekend. So I'm going to start by going through these lists for my day, breaking down the day, and just kind of show you how I stay organized as a stay-at-home mom, go step by step. And then I'm going to talk about like the weekly reset and just what I do for the week. And then we're going to talk the monthly reset and do all the goal setting and that fun stuff. But first, let's get started on the day. All right, guys, let's jump right into our daily reset. My first tab here is home. And obviously everybody has a home. Even if you live in a one-bedroom apartment, you've got a list of things that you need to do daily in your space. My first item is laundry because I'm a huge advocate for doing laundry every single day instead of piling it all up in one day. It feels like way less of a hassle this way. All right, guys, let's get motivated together with a little bit of cleaning motivation, and then I'm sharing my cleaning tip that could be a game changer for you.
We're in trances, going all to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed. You like the fast life, you like to drive and get down and dirty, act like the bad guy. You want some love, me like when you feel like calling at midnight. You got the best of me, you got me losing sleep. I've been hopeful, baby. I was hoping maybe that you'd cross my path. I've been sinking lately, and it's hard to move. Think I'm stuck on you. We're in transits, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by.
Okay guys, now I'm going to give you a life-changing cleaning tip. So there are two different ways to clean. Some people clean room by room, section by section, or other people clean surface by surface, right? So by surface, I mean, okay, now I'm going to wipe down all the tables and countertops throughout the whole house. And then I'm going to go through and do all the floors. So I'm going to vacuum and mop everything, and then I'm going to wipe down all the windows of the whole house. So I've never cleaned like that. I've always done room by room because I like to feel accomplished, so that it inspires me to keep going, number one. And number two, I feel like people always say to me, my house is never clean, my house is never clean. And I think, well, because you're cleaning like that. If I cleaned all of my floors, I'm like, wow, my floors are clean, and then 2 minutes later my kids have their blocks out, or, you know, something spilled or whatever. I don't know. If you have kids and a family, your house is never going to be clean. It never feels clean because you're just trying to do the whole house all the time. So what I like to do, and what I encourage you to do, is break your house up into sections or rooms. So for me, I like to do sections. So for example, my entryway here, my office, my guest bathroom, and my kids' room, I call that the front wing. No, I don't live in a mansion, but I just like to say, I don't know why, I like to say that, front wing or front space. And that's how I start my cleaning routine every day, is by starting with that area, because number one, it's the easiest because my office is usually always clean. The kids' room, it's pretty much just make the beds, vacuum. The entranceway isn't going to be super crazy. And so I like to get all of that done, and then I can just call that good. Like, that section of the house is good. My kids have a playroom, they play in the living room, they play outside a lot, so they're not in their bedroom a ton. So it just makes me feel like, oh, I'm so accomplished. Half of my house is done. So I have the front wing, and then the back wing is going to be like the master bedroom, the master bathroom, and our master closet. And then the main space is the kitchen, dining room, and living room. And so I will clean all of that together. And the playroom is its own little island that I'm only going to clean maybe at nighttime. Totally pointless to clean your playroom. Just throw everything in there and let one space in your house be like for the kids, right? And then you have your outdoor area. So I have my backyard, and then I have my front yard. So I split those up into sections too, and then I have my patio. That's its own section, and the garage is its own section. So for me, if I clean my entire front wing, my entire back wing, and outdoors, and then maybe just my living space is messy, it's like, okay, at the end of the night when I go to get the kids down, I can just quickly clean up my main space and feel like everything's clean. So that's my tip. If you've never done it before, just start with one room. Okay, I'm gonna clean this room top to bottom and do the laundry in this room. Do it, and then you move on to the next room. And you can have your entire house clean in one day. And so that's perfect for your weekly reset. And then during the week, you can kind of just keep things picked up and not have to do like a full sweep of a clean. Just do that one time a week.
All right, guys, I hope that cleaning tip helps you out with your cleaning. And my last item in my home section here is outdoors, my favorite. All right, guys, so for me, the next tab is homeschool. Most people are not going to need this homeschool section here, but if you have kids, you could just use it for a kids section. You could write in there, do they have sports practice today? Is it picture day? Do they need to bring something to school? Or, you know, with kids, there could be like a million things you could write in here. Or do I need to spend extra quality time with one particular child? So for homeschool for us right now, she's just working on, you know, learning to read. So she's working on her CVC cards, sight words, phonics. We do workbooks every day. She works on her writing. And then for math, it just means math concepts. We're not like drilling math, okay? It's like making patterns and blocks and fun things like that. And then of course we do story time all day long in our house. Okay, so for my next tab, food prep and meals, sometimes I write out like exactly what the meals are gonna be for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but sometimes I just simply write out breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, because it just helps me to stay on track throughout my day. And also just like checking off throughout the day, breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner. Because when you have really little kids, you are constantly just going all day. And throughout the day, I just think to myself, has everybody been fed? Has everybody gone potty? Is everybody's diaper changed? And then an hour later, is everybody fed? Is everybody gone potty? Is everybody's diaper changed? Like, it really is just those simple things just all day long when you're home with kids. So it's just nice to be able to check off like, okay, lunch, check. Everybody ate. Let's get everybody to go to the bathroom and then we're good for a little bit. It really is kind of funny to say it like that, but if you have small children, I think you know what I mean. And then for food prep, a lot of times I make quinoa in the morning and hard-boiled eggs. I just like to have those things on hand. We use quinoa in our salads every day for lunch, and then a lot of times we eat it for dinner too. And sometimes if I'm hungry, I'll just make quinoa with over easy eggs. Gosh, I couldn't think of that. Over easy eggs. And then for our salad prep, I usually prep just 2 days worth of salads for my husband and I, because I don't like to make salads for the whole week anymore, because by the end of the week, they're just not as fresh. And so I just pretty much do it every couple days. But I like to have that check mark box in the morning, like, are the salads prepped? Does my husband have a salad to bring to work with him? And that just helps me to stay on track with that. All right, guys, next is my wellness section here. So I drink 4 of my 25-ounce cups of water a day. I go for that, 100 ounces of water a day. That's why I like this cup, because it just makes it convenient to fill up and drink 4. So I check off the 4 little circles as I go. And then for my probiotic, I'm taking this one right now. I take it first thing in the morning. And then I'm taking this Pro Vitality supplement pack, and I take this with my salad. And so when I've checked off my water, my probiotic, and my supplements, I just feel like I've done good for the day. So I love that. I'm trying to do sugar-free, no processed food. Yeah, I don't always do my best, but I try. And in my next section is workouts. I'm not doing the best with workouts right now. I'm going to talk more about that when we go into my monthly goals. But I definitely make sure that I walk every day and I stretch every day. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's my age, but I'm so tight. My hips are so tight that it's like just stretching is the best thing in the world. And I never used to be like that when I was younger. So I'm definitely making sure I'm stretching. I am always just like working out randomly at home like this. Like I just do my lunges down the hallway while my kids are in the playroom. You know, if you're a mom, you just have to try to squeeze it in. And then I do try to go for a bike ride here and there. It doesn't always get checked off the list, but you know, because my husband has to be home, I can't just take off without the kids. But I'm going to talk more about that in my monthly goals. I want to start doing more workouts.
Pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances?
All right, guys, and the last section here is just for me personally. I'm always making sure that I'm reading something. I just finished this book. I love Frida McFadden books and all psychological thrillers. I'm always just making sure that I'm reading every day. I'm usually reading a couple books at the same time. And then next, I'm always trying to learn something, always looking to mentors, listening to podcasts. And if you don't know anybody personally who can be a mentor to you, find people online that you can find lots of wisdom and encouragement from, because they are there. And then you guys might laugh that I have marriage on my checklist, but it's just a reminder to check off, like, did I connect with my husband today? Are we taking care of each other? You know, where are we at in our relationship? And same thing with the be positive check mark. Was I happy and uplifting, or was I psycho PMS girl today? And then last, I just have a little work tab here. I will be posting on YouTube again on Sundays, so I just need to make sure I'm taking time out, you know, a good hour out of my day to work on that, so that's exciting as well.
Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance.
All right, guys, so of course when you start your week, you start with your meal plan and your grocery list, and then of course get your groceries. And I just wanted to share this cute little snap-in dry erase meal plan board that was an add-on with my Erin Condren planner. Super cute. I love it. You can snap it in for each of your weeks and erase it and start over at the beginning of the next week. All right, guys, let's jump right into my Whole Foods haul for the week. So for berries, we decided to get blackberries, blueberries, strawberries, and then we did get some juice this week because my husband and I are doing a little like juice salad cleanse for 3 days. So my favorites are the Mommy Boost and the Urban Green that Whole Foods have. Those are my two absolute favorites. So good. And then watermelon, lots of lettuce because we're going to be eating a lot of salads. Tons of red peppers. That's my favorite vegetable. And then this is one of the prepared salads that they have, and we get this usually every week because we eat that right when we get home instead of eating like sandwiches or something like that. And then some purple potatoes. Anybody else watch that Netflix show, The Blue Zone? Because ever since I watched that, I've been eating a lot of purple potatoes. And then garbanzo beans, carrots, potatoes, apples, bananas. My kids eat tons of apples and bananas all day long, so I definitely always have to be stocked up on those. Corn, and then this maple almond butter granola. Coffee, of course. Macaroni noodles for my kids, of course. And then farmhouse cheddar, Simple Mills, my favorite. And then we go through a lot of quinoa and olive oil because we use those both on our salads. For dressing, I just usually use olive oil and salt. So that's a staple. Cucumbers for salads. In the box here is this delicious salad from the Whole Foods food bar. It's avocado, tomato, red onion with this vinaigrette. It's so good. So good. Okay, and then lots of broccoli. My kids eat a ton of broccoli, and mangoes for my kids' smoothies. We have a lot of smoothies. And then milk for them, yogurt for them. The feta cheese is going to be for our salads for this week. And then butter, cheese, just a lot of staple items here, really. This creamer is the best creamer I've ever had in my life. I know everybody's like, don't drink oat milk, it's so horrible, but oh my gosh, I'm addicted to this creamer right now. I can only find it at Whole Foods, so check it out if you're at Whole Foods. It's so good. And then we have dish pods, cleaner, toothpaste, deodorant, and these couple things here are actually from Publix, so let me just kind of skip over these and go to the end here. I did get one package of chicken for my kids because we're not going to be eating meat for a few days, but my kids love chicken, and some eggs here as well. These are the brand of eggs that we always get. And then my husband wanted burgers, so he did get this stuff from Publix. So ground beef, and then the Dave's buns that are so good. And then, of course, the buy one, get one free Cabernet. I get it every week at Publix. Such a good deal. I'm a huge Cabernet drinker. If you watch my channel, you probably know that. Ketchup was buy one, get one free, and pickles were buy one, get one free. So Publix is good for that buy one, get one free thing. But anyway, is this going to be enough food to last us a whole week? Absolutely not. We will be back at the store for another few things before the week's over. But it's a really good start to the week, a really healthy good start to the week. So other things I do for the week would pick my book choice, which is fun for me, and then schedule any events, appointments, play dates. Go ahead and put that in the calendar. And then this is like a weekly cleaning list here. And then I only forgot to add watering the plants, which is something that I have to do at least once a week. And then cleaning out the refrigerator. That's another weekly task. All right, so then I just add those weekly things into my calendar here. And then just plan as the month goes. You know, things just come up spontaneous all the time. And then I'm just going to go onto this page here to my monthly goals for June. So I have a home section here, things that we want to do around our home. We have so much work we still want to do on our house, with the yard and with the inside, just so many things. And then obviously with kids, there's so many things that we want to do. And now that I'm homeschooling, I just want to make sure we have a full activity schedule. And then wellness. I need to be serious about workouts again. You'll see in a minute, I have a whole page dedicated to this. And then personal for me, of course. And then I like to have a little set of goals that are tangible goals that I can actually check off. In case you didn't notice throughout this video, I love to check things off. And then over here, this is going to be my health and wellness June goals. But before I dive into this, I just want to show you what else I've put on this page before. So last month, this was what was important to me. It was really just sitting down and thinking, like, what are the most important things for me? Who do I actually want to be? And just make this little chart out of that. So I want a gorgeous home. I want it to be clean. I want to work on it, and I just want to keep adding to it. I want to be a fun-loving mom. I want to be active with my kids. I want a thriving marriage. I don't just want to be average. I don't want the typical average marriage where you just sit on your phones and scroll. I don't want that. I want to serve more. I want to give. I want to be involved, and I want to work more on my confidence and like building community and making money and just like all of these things combined. And how I need to do that is to just like show up in my life, like no matter what it is, I want to show up like as a 10, because how you show up just dictates everything. And I just want to be more of a leader. And to do that, I love these 4 steps. Write these down. Number 1, commit. Number 2, show courage. Number 3, grow in your capability. And then 4, you'll have confidence. So things I've been working on: becoming a leader. I want to host more events and do things, build meaningful relationships, and really work on growing the culture of our family. So yeah, and then this was what I used the page for in January for my vision board. This quote here is one of my favorites. Your frequency introduces you before you even say a word. That's one of my favorite quotes, and it just resonates with me so much. It's so true. Like I can just come into contact with somebody and they don't even need to talk. I just know, like, are you on the same vibe as me or not? And then I just love going through this. You know, I'm a mom, I'm a wife. Those are my most important roles in my life. And so whatever we put our attention on grows stronger, and whatever we don't, it withers and disappears. I love that too. Okay, so what I decided to use for this page this month was health and wellness for June goals. So just writing out what I plan on eating in a day, supplements I plan on taking, workouts I plan on doing, really trying to stick to no sweets, no gluten, no processed foods, and focus a little more on skincare. I'm 39 and things are just not working for me like they used to. My sister thinks I'm in perimenopause. I'm not ready for that. And I'm just going to, you know, try to balance things out and just be a little stricter with my diet and workout so that I just want to feel good. You know, I had my first baby when I was 35, and so I have little kids and I'm about to turn 40. So if I want to feel well and be able to chase my kids around, I have to get serious about my health. So this is my plan, and I hope that today's video maybe give you some inspiration somewhere throughout this video. If you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching, and you can see me again next Sunday. I'll be posting every Sunday, and I hope you have an amazing month ahead of you in June.
It's funny how my heart is wired. It doesn't make